Hello YouTube, back with another Dark Souls 3 episode, picking up where we left off right outside of the first of the game's big boss fights. You can hear them clashing inside. You can't really see them though, so we're about to go take on the Watchdogs or the Abyss, whatever. we'll look at the official title when we get in there. The name is escaping me. So yeah, we'll put up the screen and we'll go on it. I'll go ahead and play this cutscene because it's kind of interesting. So here we have the Watchers of the Abyss, is that it? Maybe. Yeah, the Abyss Watchers. Now, this is a very interesting boss. As far as I know, it's the first one in the game with like a... Oh, I forgot I have a katana now. I'm trying to use Warcry. I'm obviously not very prepared for this fight. But this fight has not only multiple enemies, but they are each one is like kind of unique. The first one is the main enemy that you'll fight. The second one is just another one that has more health, and they both are aggressive on you. The third one actually is will initially focus on one of these two and will not go for you. So you can actually kind of let them duel it out. As long as you don't hit the one with red eyes, he won't hurt you. You can actually backstab them, I think. He can hit you if you're not careful. Not intentionally, but he can. And my buddy did a pretty good job of taking out the other ones, so... I'm not really sure what just happened. Something happened. Ugh. I had a lot of health. Maybe they both hit me at the same time? I'm honestly not sure. Well, that's unfortunate. Take one. Alright. So I'm gonna do what we did at the end of the last video. And get these Dark Race going. Maybe I should go with the axe instead of the Uchigatana. I don't know off the top of my head. I could look, but I don't want to do that right this moment. If they can actually be bled or not. Huh. So it would appear the Dark Wraiths are winning, which should not come as a surprise. Let's see if I can aggro just one. Well. Hopefully the other one doesn't come over here. hitboxes. Hitboxes in this game are really good. Oh, the other Dark Wraith is dead, so I don't have to worry about him. Would you look at that? And this guy, I believe, is almost dead. Oh, never mind. I've been hurt. Please don't poison me. I'm gonna go ahead and back away for a second. Heal up, get rid of the poison a little bit. Is that an item over there? No, I don't think so. Nope. But there is one up here that the Dark Wraith dropped. I'm sure it's just a cracked red-eye orb. Yeah. Which, I'm playing offline, so doesn't really matter. So it can be backstabbed for a decent amount of damage. It's like the amount of 2 hits. I mean, I think that's what backstabs are anyway. Ooh, okay. I deserve that. Oh, I didn't hear number 2 get up over there. Let's take advantage of this moment and get our souls back. We're not so worried about him. Heal up just so the thing that happened before. Ooh. So what happened before doesn't happen again. Alright. Need my third guy to pop up any moment. There he is. Hang man. Honestly, you can kind of just watch him duke it out in his face. Did my guy fall? And this part's unique, or this fight's unique because the first part is actually probably a little more difficult, I would think, than the second stage. Alright, so that's the first stage now. Ah, and I just realized this is the first boss that I've died to. Fingers crossed that I only die once. We got stage 2 to worry about, so... And he plays a lot more aggressive in this stage, but there's only one person to worry about, so it is kind of a trade-off. Like, you kind of still have to play conservatively, because he hits pretty hard, but at the same time, you want to rely a little more on dodging, because now he has fire infusion with his sword, so he will still do damage through most shields. He'll do a little damage to like almost all shields. I don't think there's anything with 100% fire reduction or absorption. So you can't just turtle the whole fight. But where is he? All right. Oh, and I forgot he does that. Some of his moves leave fire trails that you don't want to stand in. A couple hits in. Surprisingly, he has the same amount of health as the first guy. And he can still be staggered, so... I think the difficulty of this boss is a little overstated. It's hard, particularly because it's like the first gank boss. And he is super aggressive compared to some of the bosses. Oh, I forgot about that. Ooh. Okay, I'll give him that. He hits really hard. He can close gaps like nobody's business. But he's manageable. You have to really be good at dodge rolling, though. I say as I get smacked trying to roll away. Put that on a round of flasks. I'm getting low. One flask left, but he's fairly low. Woohoo! This is gonna be close. Man, lingering fire got me. That's a bummer. That was a good fight, though. That was fun. I will say this is, you know, like I said, the difficulty's a little overstated, but this is definitely one of the most fun bosses in the game. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the axe, because I'm not bleeding him. Even if he is able to be bled, I'm not hitting him enough to be able to trigger it. So there's really no point in that. So let's go back to the axe. We can use Warcry that way as well. Hit a little harder, you know, maybe a little less often. It's a little slower, but you gotta take your hits where you can get them anyway. So spamming R1 isn't a good idea in this fight anyway. I wouldn't mind getting a dark sword or something unique from them. Or at least... Okay, so you can pick up sword grass from these guys. I'm sure that's a pretty rare drop, though. How much health do you have? He's probably like full health still. Dang. Never mind. Come here, big guy. Oh, 2 cracked red eye orbs. Means I can invade 2 people. Okay, let's give this another go. I think the axe is going to work better. Oh yeah. I got a little greedy there. Oh. Oh. Getting ganked. Getting spanked. Got a double choke. Oh, we got the round up there. We got to smack everyone around. Of course, that means I lost my guy, but doesn't matter. Fight's over. I prefer to have been farther away from him to start this part off, but that's okay. Okay, we're good here. Alright, let's go. I hate that move just because I lose them. Ah! Too agile. That probably should have hit me, actually. It is interesting how his parry dagger, if it hits you with it when you're shielding it, he kind of gets staggered. That's definitely something you can take advantage of, but even so, wow. He doesn't give you a lot of time to take advantage of it. You gotta be ready. Again, those hitboxes. And he's about one hit left. Oh. That doesn't mean I'm going to get cocky. I'm going to wait for him to do something punish like that. Oh, never mind. Alright. I see you. There we go. One Lord of Cinder down. Making our way through. Alright, I think now's a good time to go back to Firelink for a bit. So hopefully by watching that, if you were struggling with the Abyss Watchers, yeah, maybe you learned something. I don't know. Maybe not. Hopefully you did. I forgot Igon's here now. He'll disappear.
I know you.
Yeah, you
I
do.
just dropped in. No, this cesspool of doddering old couldn't be better. This play could...
Igon's a very interesting guy. He's protecting Arena, but at the same time you can tell he kind of isn't a fan, but who knows how he really feels. So what was I going to do while I was here? Oh, for one thing, I meant to show you this and I forgot to do it in the last episode or the one before, I don't remember, where I leveled up and got hollowed. You'll notice now, you obviously saw her, but he is now dead. He literally died of excitement because, well, you have your power now. I think that's why.
Oh, prithee, I am Uria of Londor. Thanks to thee, allow me to express...
So this is Uria, and she is also of Londor, whereas he was just a pilgrim. She's like a higher up something or
Another
other.
matter, that a lord, a bearer of the dark, for the time thou remains, and I of...
So she's integral to the Lord of Hollows ending. We're going to try and get... And these two rings are really just for PvP. You can get more rings to sacrifice if you feel you need them. The Dark Hand isn't really all that great. It's cool that you have the... excuse me, the Dark Wraith ability to steal health, but it's very hard to connect with, and again, that's really just a PvP thing. I think you can use it on enemies, but I've never really tried. Yeah. It's an ancient relic of a primordial serpent.
That a lord bear for the town and I.
Yeah.
Till we meet again, may the...
So we can do more with that ending later. I
Oh,
believe.
hello, and in one piece.
I'm buying some of those because I know you can trade them with the crow. There's really nothing else to be done here. Now, I want to try and pick up a different weapon. I keep saying that, but like, I don't know. In terms of damage, like, I don't have much better than the axe I currently have. However, I'd like to use something a little bigger that does a little more stamina damage. Or not stamina damage, but is more likely to stun people. But I don't think I have much to choose from in that department right this second. The machete's okay. Like I said, I didn't really care much for the great axe. I think the machete has the same problem as a great axe. You swing it directly into the ground. The Executioner's Great Sword is interesting in that you steal FP, but like, I don't really use FP all that much. I might look into this Astora Great Sword now that I'm thinking about it, because it is an Ultra Great Sword. Let me see here. Okay, but you only get 3 swings. Well, with how much stamina I currently have. It doesn't matter if you're two-handing it or one-handing it. Is this a stab? Yeah. So you can thrust it with R2. I think I'm gonna stick with the axe. Hopefully we start finding more weapons pretty soon. I think we will. But nothing here is really seeming all that great.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take nourishment.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and level up endurance some more. It's my highest stat, but
Farewell, Ashen, may the fit...
I'm still finding it, like, issues with the whole shield thing. Trying to shield hits and running out of stamina, getting stunned. One thing I do want to do, I kind of want to do this off camera. I want to grind that Black Knight until he drops his shield, because like the Black Knight shield is one of the best shields, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I'll probably, like, at the least fast forward this part, so that you all don't have to sit through it and watch me go fight the same enemy over and over. I just had a thought. I can go to the other bonfire and it'll be a lot faster. Oh, I hear those crabs scurrying around. Having mental flashbacks.
Congratulations, you just triggered a Vietnam flashback.
She's getting crushed through the tree. Total shenanigans. Okay. You know what, guys? I've been at this for a while now, and I'm gonna fast forward it. Obviously, you have seen it fast forwarded already. But still, I'm sure that it's super boring to watch me zip back and forth over and over and over again. Um, but I do really want to get this shield. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording here, and I'm going to keep grinding this till I get it. And once I do, I'll pick right back up from this spot with the recording. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the boss fight. It took us a couple tries, but we got it, and I'm sorry that you've had to watch me do this. I want to make this, I want to be sure that this is a playthrough that I'm not like, oh, I went and leveled up off camera, and I did all this stuff off camera. I want to make sure I get as much as I can recorded, but, I'm just going to be running back and forth trying to get this one item. It shouldn't take me too long, but I don't know. With drops like this, like, he hasn't dropped anything yet, so my luck is pretty bad. So, I think just to get this one item, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I may have to do it again in the future if I'm trying to get specific items, but, anyway, yeah, that'll be the end of this episode. So thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully, maybe you learned something about the Abyss Watchers, because I know that is a universally recognized tough boss. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
I play in a band. That's fun.
I was in a band.